Sandman episode 1 was pretty dark and uneven. It had some really strong performances by a few of the actors, but a lot of it was just like superfluous and kind of strange.
The opening of the episode is very dark. The cinematography is dark. The intentions that they took or they had when they made the cinematography is very, very dark. And then the actual stuff that they're doing related to the cult is very, very dark. Some people that'll make never mind, that won't make a difference. For other people, that will be like a no. Personally, it took me, to be honest, 2 or 3 times to get really past a lot of the stuff in the first 5 or 10 minutes. Isn't in a rush to see any of it. Beyond that quote-unquote magical aspects, in the beginning of the episode, the only thing really bringing me in was the mage. The gentleman who plays the mage is a very great actor. Of course, I'm talking about Charles Dance, who's playing Richard Burgess. So yeah, the father was a strong actor. His son was a strong actor up until a certain point. I mean, most of the episode, he did a great job, but I kind of feel like he fell off at a certain... I don't want to spoil it, but there was just a certain point. There was like most of the episode, actually a few different actors that played the boy were doing a good job, and then just like the lines of the boy. The reasons for the relationship between the boy and his father, they're not really explained. Doesn't totally make sense. I don't want to get into deep spoilers, but I'll just say that's like a key point. Doesn't make sense. The Sandman does a great job. So the best 3 characters were the father, his son, and the Sandman. I felt like the actors, the secondary actors, it was a little bit kind of perfunctory, going for the motions. Meh. I feel like everybody else did a great job. No, I don't. There were also other things that didn't work or were strange. What is strange? Having a fully integrated 1916 England is completely anachronistic. It really just doesn't even make sense. Woke? No, not really. Of course, I mean the original sense of the word. Get Out is woke. Malcolm X by Spike Lee is woke. I'm not going to call something like woke because there's a quote-unquote agenda in it, because that's not really what woke means. So I'm not going to do that. So anymore. Do they have an agenda? Yeah, probably. I think with this property, whatever the quote-unquote agenda was always present inside of the comic. Probably hasn't changed that much from 95. Whatever it was in 95, they just kind of maybe upped the ante a little bit, but not too much. I'm sure some people will probably say, well, it's not an agenda, it's representation. Okay, fair enough. I'm not really going to touch the whole gay representation bit, but I'll just deal with the whole black representation bit and go back to the bit I was saying before. In 1916, England was not fully integrated. So having a storyline that makes that seem like that was what was happening is not working. That's BS. The agenda is not my main problem. The story and the writing just for episode 1 don't totally make sense. Like the actors or the characters that I mentioned, what they did with the script really works. But a lot of the different moving parts, especially like if you're a novice coming in and know nothing at all about the plot, it would make no sense. And then to me, there's really no hook, no real strong hook to see the next one. So really, I really don't want to get into heavy spoilers, so I'll leave it there. You want, like, subscribe, holla at me.